Okay. I'm hanging out in the green room. We're about to go from the green room to the special panel room, which is going to be right here. The panel. The RatCousin for your consideration panel. Am I ready? Am I ready to be in the for your consideration panel?
Welcome, one and all, to
shit.
the RatCousin for your consideration.
It's the announcer. I gotta get out there.
For your moderator this evening, RatCousin.
Thank you. It's me, your moderator, RatCousin. Wow, what an honor to be here. Hey guys, I'm RatCousin, the moderator of today's panel, and it's such an honor to have you guys here today. But an even bigger honor, something I didn't even think we'd get, is the people that are behind RatCousin himself. The people out there who create art, take an idea, and then they breathe cum into it, inebriating the senses with the power of art. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the showrunner, head writer, head director, and head producer of the RatCousin show, RatCousin. Thank you so much, RatCousin, for having me on the panel. I'm so lucky to be here and to show people what I do and how I bring stuff to the internet through Twitch. Some of my friends are going to be on some panels, and I was never invited to a panel, but I can tell you one thing. I think I should be on a panel, and if anything proves that, it's this. But back to you, RatCousin. Of course, it's a beautiful privilege to be talking to you, RatCousin, but ideas don't stay ideas if they're only on the page. What happens next is those out there who are dreamweavers of ideas themselves. And that's why I'm sure you're very lucky to be working with one of the most talented VTuber actors and performers in the business, RatCousin himself. Let's welcome him to the stage, RatCousin. Hey there. It's so great to be here. I really appreciate being invited to this panel, and honestly, nothing I could do would work without the power of creativity that RatCousin has, and to make this show a beautiful situation and fun time. I'm really excited for this panel and to see what we can do. Of course, and I'm so glad you're both here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be showing a clip later, but I do need to let the audience know that if you would like to help us direct this conversation and you are in chat, please type !topic and then write the topic you'd like to discuss. That will help us direct the questions and figure out what we should be doing, what we should be exploring, and how the audience can connect more with the lore of the plan of RatCousin as a pan. Okay. Let's pop about throwing tomatoes. Now, RatCousin, you've introduced a feature of throwing tomatoes. That happens on your stand-up scene. Can we see it? Well, luckily, RatCousin, nobody here has tomatoes to throw at us, or any other fruit in the Nightshade family. What happened was I used to do a Jerry Seinfeld stand-up bit, and though it was very popular with most, certain vocal members of the community found it was problematic because Jerry Seinfeld once dated a high schooler when he was not in high school. And I don't mean he was in middle school. He was older than that. Well, at that time, it became a big drama. And there was a schism in the community between the Seinfeld heads and the non-Seinfeld heads. And we ended up having to reorganize it and choose a less problematic character such as Michael Richards for our cutaway. Though, lo and behold, since the bit of those bits is often that the jokes themselves are not that funny, we've included a heat map JSON file that allows you to throw tomatoes. Fool's Toe, if you want to say a topic, you have to type a sentence after topic. That's so true, RatCousin. And the crazy thing about the tomato scene is... is that I've got to be... They throw the tomatoes at me. What do you think that does for my anal glands? You know, it reminds me of something earlier today. RatCousin, weren't you cleaning your cat's ass? I was. I had to clean my cat's ass earlier because there was some specks of stuff, but he got so upset I felt moisture. Now, I don't know if it was moisture because he had just recently peed, but there was moisture that made me think, is he expressing some sort of anal gland?
Let's talk about it.
And honestly, that's the big drama. What animals express anal glands, and what does that even mean? What is an anal gland, and how do you express it? All I know is how to express myself, but honestly, when it comes to expressing themselves, there's only one dramatic persona I am in tune with, and that's my actor, RatCousin. That's right, when I do acting as RatCousin, most of the time I am performing expressions of drama, much like anal glands or the other topic, big drama. But the other big drama I'd like to talk about is even more dramatic. Can you guess what it is, moderator RatCousin? No, I cannot guess what the big drama topic is. Please, enlighten me. Well, honestly, I think RatCousin should answer that. Are you sure? Yeah, take it away, RatCousin. What just...
Let's pop about it.
Well, I've been asked to give my thoughts on the latest Dis Wii. We're actually showing a clip of that during the panel, so please stay tuned. Actually, maybe we should show that now. Big drama. Let's show the clip. What? Okay, I'm back. Let's show the clip of Dis Wii as part of our panel. Oh shit. Oh shit, I think I'm missing Node. Oh fuck, Guys, did I missing no? Did I, wait, hold up.
Time to fight the fake Despotina from the future.
Tina, I'm so sorry about all the mistakes I made, but we gotta stop Despotina before the end of the world.
Yes, we have to do it. Let's all band together in this moment and fight the Despotina, the evil Tina, the not me Tina, the evil Despotina. Tina, form of silicone avatar baby. Tina, form of chimney sweeper. Tina, form of planet Tina. Tina, form robbery Tina. Tina, blue Tina, forming synchronicity Tina. Power.
RatCousin, form of left eyebrow power.
Hamfrey's form of left butt cheek power.
Jude the fish dude, form of the middle part.
Ouch. Whoa. Whoa.
My eyebrow attack.
Oh. Now he has a slit in his left eyebrow. Ooh. Dis Wii presents Snow Problem.
We're speeding down the Alps, but we're going nowhere fast. One brake on this bike, baby, it's built to crash. Tina's late 'cause she dreamed once again about we. Now we're failing fish class, thanks a lot, fucking me. Yeah, ski bike, why is life so tough? Jude the fish dude, he's gonna call that bluff, 'cause it's no problem. We'll figure it out.
Or not.
We'll figure it out or not. Snow Problem is recorded in front of 2 different live Twitch chats.
Hey, Tina, wake up. We've got a test we have to take. It's midterms.
What? Huh?
Come on, Tina.
Wake up!
You've been squirming in your sleep here in the co-ed bunk bed dorms, and we're supposed to go to Alps Community College, located here in Switzerland. Now get into this breakfast fondue and start getting ready to bicycle to class for me on our ski bicycles. I think there should have been an egg on the breakfast fondue.
Skirt. Oh my god. I hope I'm ready for this test.
There should have been an egg on it. You've been different since you joined the French fry sorority.
I don't know. I think you guys could get along with the French fry sorority.
I don't want to pay for my
Potato
French fry
sack
friend.
tie is
The
gorgeous.
deep fryer jacuzzi.
Wait, shut up
and
during the
dipping
clip.
your toes
RatCousin,
in the
shut up during the
That's
clip.
cool.
Guys, we can't.
Thank you.
We can't talk about this. We gotta get to class. Hey, and Ty, come here close to me so I can whisper, real close.
I'm so close.
I know you.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Tina, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, Tina!
Ty, I know you joined Spud Rorty because you have a crush on Beatrice Leperve, the exchange student from Belgium.
Yeah. She's so pretty, and she's got such nice little
Nipples.
They're not called nipples.
Hey, what are you
Nipples.
guys talking about?
You three are always late to class. You better get in your seats right effing now.
Rump.
But you?
Where's my number 2, Ticonderoga?
I know there's something inside out in
Please
this
stand
classroom, but
for
I
the
don't
Pledge
know what it
of
is.
Allegiance.
Oh shit! There's the Pledge of Allegiance, guys. The
I
Pledge of Allegiance
to the
to the flag
of the
United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, let's get back to the video.
Broad.
Real close.
I'm-
I know you joined Spud Rorty because you have a crush on Beatrice.
Sorry about that,
Leperve,
guys.
the
We had to
exchange
do the
student
Pledge
from
of Allegiance.
Yeah. She's so pretty, and she's got such nice little
Nipples.
They're not called nipples.
Hey, what are you guys
Nipples.
talking about?
You three are always late to class. You better get in your seats right effing now.
Rump.
But you?
Where's my number 2, Ticonderoga?
I know there's something inside out in this classroom, but I don't know what it is.
I left my sunglasses on and they're stuck. And it's so dark. The chair I sat in had a big yellow puddle on it. Oh.
Oh.
And my chair had a purple square.
And my floor is tiled.
3, 2, 1. Pencils down.
Wait a minute. Oh, I don't speak French.
Bad robot cousin. My favorite part. But wait, I should answer that. As a director, actor, producer, show creator, I think my favorite part is when it says "bad robot cousin." So true. When we were performing that piece, we were throwing a lot of things out there just to kind of be authentic
Let's
and
talk about
real.
it.
Now, I've been accused of misconduct on the set of This Week. Can I address the allegations? And I will address them. Hello, allegations. How are you? See you later, allegations. Thanks to my very big and fat and stinky Jewish lawyer, who is also named Rabbi RatCousin. Now, a lot of people have been saying, guys, that Disui as a saga is kind of like a poor man's Tender Touches, and that you get to do improv and have fun, and also things happen. What would you like to say about that? Hey there. Let me answer this one, RatCousin, if you don't mind. I think that if Tender Touches is an exercise in concept at its core, that concept is not something you can own. That concept is something you can continue to explore and have fun with. And I'm sorry to interrupt, but yeah, you're completely right. I find so many different things every time I perform and improvise new lines, which is
I
great.
pledge allegiance
Oh,
to
shit.
the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one
Say it.
nation, under God, indivisible.
Is he laughing? Okay, sorry about that. During the process, we find new lines and find new comedy and find new bits, and it's an evolution. As if the core of Tender Touches is simply the core of expressing art.
Let's
it is
talk about it.
by multiple personality monologuing. Well, let's touch on that, RatCousin. As Pooh-Stoo's pointed out, it seems that the more you talk, the less you say. Are you a fractured personality? Let me handle this one. I wouldn't say fractured as much as deeply bruised. But surely, I am full of different personalities. But who isn't? Who isn't? Because a personality is merely a mask we put on to perform. I mean, this is things we're learning from all the autistic information in the rehearsal season 2. This is things we're learning from the movie The Mask. This is everything we're learning. Is there any true, authentic self? And if there is, how could it not be the dozens of different code-switching selves that we also are at the same point? Persona is from the Latin root mask, as points out Pelican Yawning. But wait, actually, Pelican Yawning, could you do exclamation mark topic and then say that? I think it would work better if you did exclamation mark topic. Persona is from the Latin.
Hey AJ, why don't you come see me?
No, none of that right now. Pelican Yawning, type exclamation mark topic.
Let's talk
Okay.
about it.
Persona is indeed the Latin root for mask. And this is what's happening in the Persona games, is people are finding out that every mask we wear, it's not just about like, are we gay? Are we clandestine? Are we disappearing? Are we scared? It's about all the different things we could do. And much like Majora's Mask, perhaps we could own more than one mask. And as I've always said, Majora's Mask is maybe one of the best masks games of all time, if not the first of the Persona games.
And now,
Let's
Oh,
talk about it.
grace.
Oh, shit, wait, shit.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as
Amen.
we forgive those who trespass against us.
Amen.
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Amen.
For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever.
Forever. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, there we go.
Let's pop about it.
Can I say happy birthday to your friend Seymour Foreskin, Enormous Foreskin? Happy birthday, Enormous Foreskin. I think the best Persona game is probably, I like the most recent one. Mostly because, I think that volleyball teacher is such a cool character. And I love trespassing into
Let's pop about
Majora's
it.
Mask philosophy. Okay, fuck. How do I talk about... Oh, fuck. If you had to boil down Majora's Mask to whatever the philosophical goals of the text are, what would you say? Well, I'd say... Sorry to interrupt. Let me take this one, RatCousin. I would say Majora's Mask is a text about the inevitability of loss. In a game where you're actually breaking a time
Let's
loop of
talk
despair.
about it.
Why do some feet wet but others are dry in terms of farts and others are dry but wet? It's much like the Big Moon. The Big Moon in Majora's Mask may be seen as a big white ass. The original
$1 million
Pog.
V-Bucks or Black History Month?
Black History Month.
Exactly.
Let's pop about it.
But why do they feel wet and why do they feel dry? I think it has to do with diet. I think the wetter a fart is, I'm going to assume,
Let's pop about it.
is good cool. I think I know what you're going to say, RatCousin. If you got a really wet fart, it's basically closer to a poop.
Let's pop about it.
W's, can I get another W in chat? Guys, let's turn on my missing no. I think a wet fart is close to diarrhea. But I'm just getting it down to that. W's in chat, a wet fart
Let's
is...
pop about it.
Is RatCousin also the mysterious voice that keeps doing all the prayers in the Pledge of Allegiance? No. That's not a mysterious voice. That's Mahamar. Jesus Christ. And it's not mysterious. It's
Let's pop about it.
Of course, we are now currently inside the RatCousin panel room, where we're having the For Your Consideration RatCousin panel. But you could be somewhere else.
Hey, AJ, why don't you come see me?
Can you stop putting that man on my screen?
Let's pop about it.
Who was really behind Princess Diana's death? I don't know.
Fuck up, snake!
Wasn't she in the back seat during it? No one was behind her.
Please stand.
Oh,
for
shit.
the Pledge of Allegiance.
Okay.
I
I
pledge
pledge
allegiance
allegiance
talk
to the
about
flag
it.
of the United
United
States of America,
of America
and to the republic
for
for
which,
which
it
it
stands.
one
One
nation,
nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Sorry about that, guys.
Let's pop about
Did
it.
JFK do it? I mean, honestly, I think JFK is very famous for doing it. In the sense that he's allegedly the first president to have sex with Marilyn Monroe. Now, who the second president who has? I will not tell you.
Let's pop about it.
Give the crowd tomatoes for this bit. Why would you want to sabotage my panel with tomatoes?
Hey, AJ, why don't you come see me?
Let's pop about it.
Well, I'll tell you the reason AJ doesn't come see me is because I'm not telling him where I am. The moment I let that happen, the less safe I am.
Let's pop about it.
Okay, Mahamar, I will tell you. I will tell you right now. I don't feel safe around AJ these days. He has gone off the deep end, which is why I must fly around on my chair. What? Guys, I had to come cool off. I had to come cool off in the green room a little bit. I was getting a little overwhelmed at the panel room. It's getting a little overwhelmed at the panel room.
Welcome, one and all,
shit, I
to
gotta
the
go back.
RatCousin For Your Consideration panel. Please stand for your moderator this evening, RatCousin.
Hi there, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, AJ, why
Let's
don't you
talk
come
about
see
it.
me?
Please stop putting that on there. It's me, your moderator, RatCousin. I'd like to welcome one of the biggest fans of Majora's Mask. When he was a kid, he traded.
Let's pop about it.
If you want redeems, why don't you? Jesus Christ. Okay, I tell you why I don't disable them, because this is a community effort, okay? And maybe you guys could read the room a little bit and see we're doing a panel. I'm trying to talk about Majora's Mask. Thanks for having me on this panel, RatCousin. I did switch. I traded a Majora's Mask for a Donkey Kong 64, where I got Majora's
Let's
Mask.
pop about it.
Stop, Tina! Shut up!
Okay, let me. I'll let you. Let me. I'll answer this one, RatCousin. I did go earlier have donuts with my friend Dave and his wife and their son. Now their son is now into Pokemon cards, and the wife was like, "Maybe we need to learn how to play Pokemon cards."
Let's pop
Okay,
about
who
it.
really was DB Cooper? Okay, my friend Dave Bonowitz has the initials DB, and sometimes I feel like maybe DB Cooper is the Coopers we DB'd along the way. Okay.
Let's pop about it.
Now, tell us what kind of donuts you have. I'll answer this one,
Let's pop
RatCousin.
about it.
I'll tell you who's the DP pooper. So I had a just nice classic chocolate donut. David had a cake style donut, and then he took out his dick and his fist, fucked my ass and my pussy, and then I started shitting all over him. And that way I became the DP pooper. So true, RatCousin. And it was a mess.
Let's pop about it.
What kind of shit? Well, some of the kinds that comes around a fist. So if you got a dick in your pussy and a fist up your... Enough about that gross shit stuff. That's disgusting. How are you guys doing in terms of America? Sometimes as an actor, I feel like I'm the only type of person who can bring truth to power in this world. My neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack. Wait, actually, Dank Plank.
Let's pop about it.
Dank Plank, could you please make that a topic command? Salad, okay, fuck, Man, it is really hot in here, though. Why don't we have air conditioning in the panel room?
Let's pop about it.
You know I love French saucisson, but you're not getting that at most delis.
Let's pop about it.
Hot. A lot of places are now making a duck prosciutto, and I found that very interesting and exciting, and I love the taste of that. Am I allowed to say that? Otherwise, I'm just going to say prosciutto.
Let's pop about
Does
it.
the owner of RatCousin Enterprise approve of its employees' choice to unionize? No. I'll speak for them right now because I am technically the highest level of power here during this
Let's
panel.
pop about it.
But the fart side was inspired by how much I love Far Side comics, but wanted to make fart jokes on them. So true, RatCousin.
Let's pop about it.
So when I get nuts unionized, what I do is basically, you're making brittle. One nut on its own, fine. But congeal them with some sugar that becomes some kind of syrup that becomes a caramel. You got some brittle, or you got some pralines. That's a unionized nuts. Have you guys ever considered maybe that being in a union would be good for morale? It does make me wonder, why do we say the letter Z and not the letter Z? And why isn't everyone else saying Z? Where did Z come from? What asshole was like, let's say Z and not Z? Let's be different. They're like, oh gosh, Reggie, why are you throwing all the tea in the Boston Harbor? And he says, let's also say Z.
Let's pop about it.
Am I getting the Mario Kart Wii Nintendo Switch 2 world? Well, the truth of the matter is, I don't know how to get it.
Let's pop about it.
Didn't you do a union busting gig at Amazon? I can handle that question, RatCousin. Back in the day, I used to be a Pinkerton, so it was my job to go to strikes and murder people. Fuck, marry, kill color edition is a great question. Oh, wow. It's a very good question to think about fuck, marry, kill. You gotta think about the three, we can start with primary colors. What is it, RGB, red, green, blue? What would you lean towards? Here's the strange thing is, even though I wear green and I like earth tones, I think green is my kill. I'm probably fucking blue and marrying red. I know, a little unexpected because you'd think red is the color of passion, but no, I would rather marry red. I think red is such a versatile color that just speaks so loudly.
Let's pop about it.
Now, passion fruit is orange, but does that mean that but when red is the color of passion as an emote, okay, passion. Okay,
Let's pop about
who's your
it.
favorite waifu? Well, I've been asked many times who's my favorite waifu, and I've thought about it again and again, and I'd have to say, wait, what's a waifu? Like, what constitutes... What technically is a waifu?
Let's
What?
pop about it.
Okay, butt. Okay, well, my favorite waifu then is whoever's got the nice big butt. Hi, guys.
Let's pop about it.
Should Lone Skull Comics get another beer? I can answer that question, RatCousin. Yes.
Let's pop about it. Let's pop about it.
Why am I on the no-fly list? Because I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
Let's pop about it.
What happened to... Where did my chairs go?
Hey, AJ, why don't you come see me?
Thank you, one and everyone, each one for taking part in this panel. Please exit in an orderly fashion to join our Brass Brand Cocktail Hour.
Oh, damn. Well, while everyone else is having fun at the Brass Band Cocktail Hour, I'm feeling a little depressed. I feel like people wanted me to say more things, and it became, I don't know, it became kind of a clusterfuck, nip tuck, tucking in solidarity with drag queens. I don't know. Ugh. And now I'm too afraid to go out there and join the brass band. To join all the people celebrating me at the For Your Consideration panel. I mean, I could stay here. Or I could go out. I will... I will not go. I'm gonna hide behind the couch. Keep myself safe. And keep myself happy. Hopefully I did not let down the investors. What a great panel. Do it.